everybody, welcome back. You already know we're getting straight to the point. So here we brought 2.5 cups of water to a boil. Once it begins to boil, we add 1 cup of brown rice to it. I just followed the instructions on the back of the package. This was the lowest serving size it made, so I just went with that because I didn't want to make a whole bunch. Then we're going to give it a stir to make sure it is not sticking. Then just add a little bit of salt. It's no specific measurement. Just make sure you don't add too much salt because you don't want it to be too salty. Then we turn the heat down and put the lid on to simmer. Here I had about 10 large shrimp that I thawed out. So I'm going to set that to the side and cut up 1 chicken breast. Use as much chicken as you want. This is how I cut it up, just into bite-sized pieces. And now we are going to begin to season. So I use Tony's, onion powder, and garlic powder. Then once I finish seasoning it, I put it in a bowl with some liquid smoke and teriyaki. Then you just want to give it a mix and let it sit for a little bit so that liquid smoke and teriyaki can really absorb into it. So we go back to our rice, make sure it is looking okay, and give it another stir. And once it is done and all the water is evaporated, you put a little olive oil into a pan. And then this is the vegetables that I chose. You can choose any vegetables that you would like. So we are going to begin cooking our chicken that we let sit for about 10 to 15 minutes. And just gonna cook it into that olive oil. I broke it up a little bit more because it still seemed a little big to me even after I cut it into my bite-sized pieces. So while that is cooking down, I'm now going to season the shrimp. I'm going to add some crab oil, just a little dot, some Tony's seasoning. I didn't do too much on the shrimp in this recipe, and this is how it should look, nice and coated. Now to our chicken and olive oil, we're going to add 1 cup of each vegetable. So green beans, corn, and broccoli. Then you just want to give it a stir. So then I also added a little bit more olive oil just so it can soak into those vegetables. And I also added a little bit more Tony's because I want the vegetables to be seasoned as well. I don't want everything else to taste seasoned and then the vegetables be bland. So I cut up some cilantro and a lime. Look, I don't know if this is how you're supposed to make cilantro lime rice, but I went for it. If I'm wrong, let me know. I just cut up some cilantro and squeezed some lime into my rice and called it a day, and it was good. Y'all, look at this. The lime came straight out my hand. But anyway, I let it cook for about 20 to 25 minutes and it was done. Then I did my shrimp last because shrimp cooks really fast. So I did it for about 2 minutes on each side, and this is how it came out. Now it is time to put it in a bowl and prepare to eat it. So I scooped my rice into a bowl. Then I scooped my stir fry into that same bowl. And once I got my desired amount and I put my shrimp in it as well, I put some sriracha on top. And that was it. Thank you so much for watching. Get into this stir fry. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I will talk to you guys later.